Good evening. This is our Western edition, and we begin with breaking news. New details about the death of Jeffrey Epstein. This comes as Attorney General William Barr vows to go after anyone else involved in Epstein's alleged crimes, including sex trafficking. These pictures just came in of more than a dozen federal agents raiding Epstein's home today on his 70-acre private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Barr said he was angry and appalled when he learned of Epstein's apparent suicide in federal jail in New York City, and he promised to get to the bottom of it. Mola Lenghi has what we've learned about that tonight.
These photos from Saturday morning show Jeffrey Epstein's body being wheeled into a downtown Manhattan hospital. Another photo is said to be Epstein carried in a black body bag.
CBS News has learned how on Saturday morning, as guards tried to revive him, they said, "Breathe, Epstein, breathe." Commotion was heard coming from the area around Epstein's jail cell, described as yelling, shouting, shrieking.
This sex trafficking case was very important to the Department of Justice.
Today, Attorney General William Barr vowed to find out what happened.
I was appalled and frankly angry to learn of the MCC's failure to adequately secure this prisoner.
Barr insists victims will be heard. Attorneys for alleged victims tell CBS News that more lawsuits against Epstein's estate are imminent. Jack Scarola is an attorney who represents some of those victims.
Epstein's death does not end the liability of his estate. Whatever cases are currently pending and whatever new cases will be filed still have a viable chance at producing a recovery for victims.
The 66-year-old Epstein was awaiting a June 2020 trial date, accused of running a sex trafficking operation and abusing dozens of teenaged girls. Documents unsealed on Friday contain allegations that Epstein's ex-girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, played a, quote, important role in Epstein's sexual abuse ring, directing an underage girl to have sex with Epstein and others. Maxwell strenuously denies those allegations and has not been charged. New York's chief medical examiner has completed Epstein's autopsy, but the results are pending. A representative for workers at the Metropolitan Correctional Center tells CBS News the death of Epstein here is not a surprise. She told us staffing is completely inadequate, with workers putting in more than 60 hours a week, leaving them overwhelmed and not alert.
Any co-conspirators should not rest easy. The victims deserve justice, and they will get it.
Mola Lenghi joins us from outside the jail. And Mola, what about those victims? What recourse will they have?
Well, Nora, many of them are pursuing civil cases against Epstein's estate. Legal experts tell us that the government can actually help in that regard if they are able to seize assets. Of course, we heard from Attorney General William Barr, who insists and stresses that prosecutors will continue to go after any potential co-conspirators, anyone who may have helped Epstein carry out these crimes. If anyone else is charged, they too can be targets for victims in more civil cases, Nora.
All right, Mola Lenghi, thank you.